here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion here.
The winning streaks that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? So here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are 3 guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive, and it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Lopes! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Remains to be seen, but certainly confidence was not an issue in our midweek fighter meeting with Alexander the Great. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a full fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do it, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in the fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kicker.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not only will they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Whiffs on that offer.
go. This will be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen. Oh, nice high kick.
Went for the inside leg kick. And now that jab starting to get established. Oh, big elbow.
Guillotine jump. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure if he's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Making all these shots count. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Good work from the top here by Volkan. Another ground and pound strike lands. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Look at him start to finish. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels and explode into you. And when he gets his hand blocked, you're going to fly. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, and the high kick lands. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Oh, nice.
10 seconds to go in the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to land that right hand this round. Just keep.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Volkanovski gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg.
Another one.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, he snaps off the jab yet again. Beautiful use of the jab, really, start to finish tonight. Did it in the previous round, and picking up right where he left off here. Well, he has been nothing if not masterful on the feet this evening, and a lot of his effectiveness has been because of that jab. He established it early, and that helped to set up some of his combinations, but you look at the numbers, bottom of your screen, the jab has really been the primary storyline in this one. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Those hands, come on, you gotta be first.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. And doing work with the jab.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
He's going guillotine.
He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got a really
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Work.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volka. Oh, that right eye's looking pretty swollen now. Might be shut before too long. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Volkanovski's has got full mount now.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here. Massive shot from the top. Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. That was nice.
Oh, Volkanovski's back in full mount.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
15 seconds.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big left. We got to fight, folks.
Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are... He's got him hurt here. Shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stoned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, Volkanovski's able to land the strike right there and continuing to make things difficult for the opposition. The nose is already damaged, and that strike ain't gonna help matters. All right, there it is, yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you could tell that he had a purpose to come on here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because the swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He's got to be careful here.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
That eye's starting to close.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He passes to half guard.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest, oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike to the body.
Hey, stop.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Nice. That was perfect.
All right, so there's the end of the round.
Round.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch 2 men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Takedown defense is there. Lands the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Strong reversal there.
All right, feet on the hips here. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
Back and forth we go. Oh, misses with the jab.
Let's go. Keep those hands up.
Well, missed on that one. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses.
You hurt him real bad.
Oh! All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round.
It's work. Come on, it's work.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Volkanovski gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the side.
All right.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right, man. Take a seat. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relaxa, tá? Relaxa. Você tá bem? All right. Toma uma água.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this one goes into the latter rounds. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh. That's a good right hand right there.
He missed with that jab.
He's hurt bad. Oh, he's still hurt. He can't even stand.
That'll do it! What a fight by Alexander Volkanovski.
I mean, wow.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so the Volkman does it again. Alexander Volkanovski tonight by knockout. He said the first time he fought Max Holloway, he essentially beat him with competitive spirit and cardio. Now this dude is the total package.
He's a total package. I don't know many fighters that are better or can compete with Alexander Volkanovski. He seems to be spreading himself from the pack more and more. Tonight is showed in that knockout.